Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left. What do you mean?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right.
I should have known. And now another
What do you mean?
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anyway.
Gran wants me to stay out. We had the element.
We need Allo.
Merlin's beer.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the center.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach. Still, I think they may be our own. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous.
You'd like me to report back with even more flight.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. However, if...
I'm not worried, miss.
I hope you are. Do be... I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Why can't I hit you? I was right not to be worried about you.
Good for you.
Arrogant child!
Bombarda.
Back to the best of death. Where'd you learn all those dark spells?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Your spells glance off of me. Oh, that was meant for me.
Bombarda.
How and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, how nice. Get away!
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
What's that in?
Confringo. Revelio.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Once the war is over.
Conan! Who's there?
going to give up!
I will make you
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours. Curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
You will pay for that.
Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! This place has seen better days. The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Ravenclaw, over here!
Hello again, Imelda.
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised, aren't you?
That's actually...
I know I can be.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Oh, blast. This is going well. Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Made it. That wasn't too difficult. This is rather fun. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're all...
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad... not bad. For... You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. This looks intriguing. Trouble's brewing.
What are you up to now?
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new...
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the... At last, I think I know what needs...
I shall look forward to speaking...
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Couldn't have done this without you.
Revelio. Good for Mr. Weeks.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
These rocks have seen better days.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle. That's Archie and Mrs. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
Or
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to...
Very well. I'll speak with...
I knew I could rely on. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood. Meet me here after you have spoken. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night, and the note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest is...
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about...
I've nothing to say about him.
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You know the Bickles?
I know Mr. Hill.
Oh, he's a good man. But even... It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rose.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were they?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you.
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
I can't imagine how muggles get by without that.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I've had enough of Belfrost, and I never have to see it again.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless. Alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head.
Cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Expulsion! I quit now while you're still alive.
Oh, what's the last time?
Bombarda!
Confringo!
Bombarda! Look what you've done! You paid for that. You stole for that. What are you, shy? We're quite conductive, aren't we? There'll be more of that. Expulso!
Confringo!
Can't hold out forever.
Confringo!
Now, this has become personal.
He must be here somewhere.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray.
Over here. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Confringo! Revelio.
This room.
Aloha
I
Mora.
can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found you.
Well done. Now, you best stand back.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking...
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risks.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Splintwitches when you can. Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll...
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so...
I suppose they are known for...
That's exactly the right word.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
That's right.
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, I can head to the library and start looking into the cave. I'll let you know what I find.
Ugh.